Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up a profile in 4H Connect. If you look down on my Google address bar, I've typed in 4H Connect. So you need to go to Google and type in 4H Connect and hit search. And at the top here it's going to say 4H Connect, and I'm going to click on that hyperlink and it's going to take me to the 4H Connect page. But at first it took me to a 4H calendar. Now we're going to go to log into 4H Connect and click that, and then it'll take me to the 4H Connect page. If you'll scroll down, you'll see 3 blue boxes in the middle of the page, and it gives you 3 different options. I have a profile, I need to set up a profile, and the one I normally have to click on is I forgot my password. But what we're going to do is set up a page, so we need to go to I need to set up a profile and click on it. Okay, you'll notice it added a box here to select your county. So we're going to select Trinity County because that's where we are. And then we have to put in an email address. And then it asks us to confirm that address. Put in my last name and then a password. You want me to confirm that password. You have to make sure you type in the same password each time or it won't let you go through. Now, this email address I put in here and this password will be associated with your profile. So write that down, because if you come back 6 months from now or 2 months from now or 3 years from now and want to look at a profile on the 4H Connect site, this will be what's associated with your profile. And if you look by where it says role, it should say family there when you start to create your login. If it doesn't, click this drop down box and find family and click on it. When I finish this first page, I'm going to hit create a login. Okay, this is your family information page where you actually create your family profile. Okay, you'll see my address transferred over, my last name. I've got to just fill it out and ask and do what they tell me to do. I'm just making stuff up as I go along because I'm going to delete this profile out when I finish. Okay, where it says correspondence preference, how do you want 4H to get in touch with you? They'll do it by mail or email. If you have an email, I'd advise you to use your email address to get to get correspondence. You can't change your county now since you selected on that first page. Now later, if you wanted to come back and change your password, you could do that right here in this block. Okay, we're going to continue on. Here's where you start adding your members in. You can add a youth or an adult. Today we're going to add a youth member. So we're going to click on youth, and then we're going to click add a member, and then it opens up another page to add their personal information in. So you just fill out the categories as you come to them. Okay, birth date, you have to put that in. Some of these boxes you don't have to fill out, but there are certain ones that you do, and birth date's one of them that you do have to fill out. And we're going to say that Don was born in 2003. That'll be 10 years ago. And you got to select a day or it won't let you continue. So make sure you select the year, month, and day. Under the correspondence preference, if you put you want to get an email, make sure that's highlighted again. Okay, then I'm going to put in a cell phone number. If you'll notice here under this box, if you do want to get a text message on your cell, I have all the providers down here, most of the common ones. So you just click that and then they would send you a text message also. Okay, years in 4-H, that's including this year. So the child I put in is 10 years old. They started when they were 9 years old in the 3rd grade. So I'm going to put 2 years. Continue on, just following and do what they say to do. The second household would be for parents that are divorced. Most likely. There could be some more scenarios where you'd have 2 households, but usually that's for a divorced family. I'm not going to fill that part out because it's not necessary. It is necessary to fill out the emergency contact information. Uncle Jim doesn't have a email contact, so I'm not going to put anything in. From this point on this page, you have to fill out everything else. In Trinity County, you either have to live on a farm or town under 10,000 and rural non-farm. So it's going to have to be one of those two. If you have anyone serving in the military, check those boxes. Okay, when you get here, you have to put in your county information and school information. So I'm going to go back down to Trinity County and click it. And then it should pull up my schools in the county. Okay, we'll say we're going to Groveton, and it's going to be elementary school. Sometimes it takes it a second to pull all your stuff up. If you're unable to find your school, write it in here. This is where homeschool kids would put their stuff in also. Then we're going to say that the child is in the 4th grade. And then we're going to continue to the next page. Well, see what happens when you don't answer something that you have to answer. It's mandatory. Try it again. Whoops, I didn't put enough phone number in. It told me it wasn't valid. Okay, now it's going through. Okay, this is your code of misbehavior consequences, and you'll need to fill this out and with the required documentation here, checks and signatures and stuff. You can just type it. It's not really a written signature, it's a typed signature. This is asking if you want to allow your child's picture to be used in the newspaper, on pictures that we might post on Facebook pages and things like that. You can either say yes, we agree, or no, we don't agree. If they've ever held an office before, you're going to click here. If they're a youth leader, you're going to click here. I'm sorry. Then we're going to continue on. See what happens if you don't fill it out, okay? So we have to go back up and fill it out. That should have been the member. Should have put the member's name in there instead of my name. This health form does not have to be filled out right now. If you do anything above the district level, this will have to be filled out before you can participate. So you can do it now and get it over with, or not do it now and do it later if you need to. This is a survey just asking why did you join and things like that. What did you have fun doing? What do you want to do that they didn't offer? And that type of thing. I'm going to skip that. Okay, first thing we have to do is add a club when we get to this page. And we're going to say Groveton 4-H Club. And we're going to have to add that club. Now if you look, I added it and there it is. Okay, we're going to continue to the next page. And we're going to have to add a project. They won't let you go on if you don't add that project in. So Don Hewitt is going to have a horse project. And we're going to say this is going to be a second year in the project. And we have to add it. You'll notice when this list comes back up, it'll have your club, the project you're in, and how many years you've done it. And then we're going to continue on. This you don't have to fill out right now. And this is as far as I'm going. When you get to the next pages, that's the pages you can pay with a credit card on. So you'll hit continue and all your payment information will come up. And make sure that you follow it all the way through. They'll ask for you to submit 2 different times, so you'll have to submit it, and then you'll have to submit it again. And when you put all your credit card information in. So this is where we're going to stop, and I hope this helps you. I know it's confusing, but maybe with this video it'll allow you to see how it's done, and you won't have any trouble doing it for yourself or your child. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call the office or email me. My office number is 936-642-1421. That's 936-642-1421. And our office is in downtown Groveton. Thank you. Have a good day.